in a sprinter. What's a two up?
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Everyone took advantage of the Cyber Monday deals. Now it's time to focus on some football. Bears and Vikings underway on Monday night. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Fields going to throw right away. And his first look is incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to have the first down and more than that. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go.
Fields going to hold on to it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Justin Fields keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Hey, check that, street. Ready, ready.
Now a design run with Jefferson.
They find some open field here. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play there for Minnesota. 46 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
The Cunningham's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Cunningham.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Dragon 60.
On 4th down, Cunningham. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bears will get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Escaping the pressure right.
That is caught by Herbert.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Fields now to throw. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now it's Fields. Dropping this underneath with Herbert.
Touchdown, Bears!
Khalil Herbert.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nwangwu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
You look at this Bears defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're going to try and throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Now a 2nd and 6.
18 Rattlers. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Cunningham to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Now Cunningham.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll go with a keeper. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, and move forward, and pick up the first down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jalen Naylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But
taking it right down Broadway.
Look at the big man rumble.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
On play action, Fields.
Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Back to throw, Fields.
Flushed out right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Khalil Herbert
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
On first down, it's Cunningham.
Pass complete to Addison.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line.
60 left, trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18, ready.
On first and 10, Cunningham.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bison.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw on second down, Cunningham. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Broncos. Mustang 19.
Cunningham looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Luongo now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
To throw again. Cunningham. He'll fire deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Cunningham. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right side to Kmet. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Flushed to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Well, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Now Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now it's Fields.
Flush to his right.
Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Vikings 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now it's the backup Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Edwards providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, get it. Zebra.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now inside the 25. Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
98 yards.
And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off. Now Herbert to start the drive.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 2, Fields.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago.
Chase Claypool.
64 yards.
And the Bears look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You know what it is. Take it to the house.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Listen to me.
3rd and 7.
300. Wait up.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First. Wait the hunt.
Now Cousins. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Hey, wait up.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
2nd and 5.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback, scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And again, back to Komet.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, here we go. You and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Let's go now. '79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Set, Temple, set. Let's ready.
Cunningham to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Fields going to keep it once more. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere,